17th of May was a very special day for many of us who were there that day, who've ridden it for the very first time. Me, Jack, Kieran, THORPE Park management team, BBC One show team. I was having the time of my life when that opportunity came. And I had to be so secretive about it because people want to know what was it like, and it was so secretive I couldn't post anything online. People saw us riding it 3 times. We were filming for the one show for BBC, and it was going air the day before the public opening day. So when press start was happening, people could watch it, and the hype was building up. And once we were filming for the one show and doing things with them, and of course me being on site, the construction site, I was doing my updates as well within that site and giving my first ever ride impressions. It was just like, it was so secretive. Whatever went on the station after that first ever ride, the emotions just went on for ages until I did my rides and interviews, and it was just like, had to be so secretive. And literally, I was having the time of my life when I was riding it for the very first time. I was the second row for the first time with Ricky Wallaker, and in front of me was Jack and Kieran. My second ride was the back row, right hand side, and then afterwards, my third ride, John Burton came over to me, said, "Right, do you fancy riding with me?" at the front row, and that was my first ever ride in one day. And then I remember coming out the station cheering. Everyone was like, "Way, they're actually on there!" It was so exciting. And I remember going up that lift with John Burton. He laughed his head off and he said to me, "I never seen someone with so excitement, with energy. I don't know how you got it," he said. But then as we're going halfway up, he said to me, "Right, as we go over the lift hill, I want you to put your hands up all the way." And I did. And we had a blast. It was an amazing day. And once we did those rides and interviews, it was like people were coming up to me and people asked me how it was. And I said to people after, because people spot me on park after I was filming, I said to them, "I can't talk about it." They're like, "Can you not?" I'm like, "No, I can't say anything or tell you about my experience because it's still exclusive because you've seen us on it. I can't talk about it." And yeah, that was it. And of course, once it was on social media that people saw us on there, I can talk about it. I even went to the THORPE Park team and said, "Look, just had my first ride. My phones are going crazy." Had messages. I had people tagging me that they've seen us on it, but I didn't know how to respond. It was like, oh my God, I can't even imagine that feeling again. But actually, I do think of it now, but I couldn't describe that moment when people asking me questions. It was so hard, but they knew that people knew that we went on it because people spotted us and taking pictures. People said to us on THORPE Park side, I was like, "It's great, but you can't really say too much about your experience because it's still exclusive." And it was so exclusive, we couldn't talk about it. We were happy, but the emotions went on all evening at Wetherspoons, bumping into Jack, Tom, and Archie. I had a few drinks at the Wetherspoons during the evening just to celebrate that moment. And honestly, I won't ever forget it. It was just, it was every moment, every one of those, every month's weekly hours, years. 12 years was a long time, but that ride was a statement. That was a statement. Divisional director got in touch as well, that how pleased I put my effort of hours doing updates for the park, and he knows how much it means a lot to me to watch the UK's tallest record beating coaster to this date. And I'm just pleased for the park. They've done something really big and something meant so much to my life as well, because I didn't see the big one being built, and I wasn't even near. And we're not even near from Blackpool as well, so it's like THORPE Park snatched the record and they did it in some fashion. And people still ask me, what do I think about the theming? What do I think about the ride? I'm happy. As long as I'm happy, I just want to ride it again. And it still gets me to this day to re-ride it. And the most rides of the day to this day is about 19 rides to the day. And there's no competitions. People trying different things to be different, which is fair enough. People say, oh, I've done more than your record and all this and that. I don't really care. I just want to go on Hyperia. And at the end of the day, as you can see, I've pretty much bought all the merch now. And I just can't stop thinking about this ride. It's part of my life now. And it's been a journey of my life. When I did my very first ride, I was sobbing my eyes in the brake run. And I couldn't describe the ride. It was just all the months and hours watching the simulations of the ride, and being just couldn't imagine it till you ride it. And when I did ride it, it was beyond any other coasters I've done. I think as well, some of the coasters I've been on have been wow, I don't mind going out again, but Hyperia just blew all my roller coaster experiences. This ride really did everything to my life, and in a way, like the uniqueness, record breaking experiences, and just comfortness as well of the trains. And I'm just grateful that John Burton has got his creativity out there to bring to life the THORPE Park. And I think, you know, I've been growing up John Wardley's coasters over the years, the Vampire, Smiler, Oblivion, Nemesis, Reborn, I would say now it is, 13, you know, all the things that we all ridden when we were younger. But now, John Burton's now going to bring some uniqueness to Merlin, and I can't wait to see what he does next. And hopefully it won't be another 12 years again, because there's no way THORPE Park could do that again, because the pain went on too long. And by letting out my excitement stream, or excitement steam in my heart on my first ever ride on Hyperia, second or third ride, it was just pure exciting because we got the record, and it was a Mac ride that I was so excited about, because Icon up there opened 2018 at Blackpool Pleasant Ridge, and I wanted something like that to be in the south, but hopefully at THORPE Park one day. But then it came to reality, but a tallest one of hypercoaster by Mac rides in the world as well. So it's a valuable purpose for me for this one. And that's why I was so excited about Hyperia coming, because when I did Icon, I did my first ever Pleasant Beach experience in 2018 with my dad, double launch coaster. I literally was so pleased that I've ridden something that is legs dangling. It was such a smooth ride. But to have this, to beat something that's taken records for years, this, yes. This is why I was so excited about Hyperia. I was like, it's Mac rides. It's the tallest hypercoaster by Mac rides in the world. It's something that's going to snatch the record. It's going to be some views of heights. Couldn't imagine to ride it till that day. That was it. I'm so thankful. And yeah, a year later, I'm still talking about it now, and I can't describe to people how much it means. All I can say is this: all the years been going to THORPE Park, this is definitely the best one. Now, because a year later since I first been in it, obviously now with Universal, Great Britain is looking likely it's coming to Bedford. Things will probably look different in a few years' time, but I'm thankful to be alive to witness Hyperia. I've ridden it, did a lot of TV stuff, press stuff. I did, absolutely part of his life, of my lifetime journey to be part of it. It really is special to me. And I can say this now, if THORPE Park want to go taller and bigger and beat Universal's record, if they are trying to do something, I'm sure John Burton will be designing height, speeds, uniqueness like they did with Hyperia, but bigger, bigger. I want to see this competition now, if they are one and two bigger than THORPE Park. I don't want to see that, but if THORPE Park are prepared to go even higher than Hyperia eventually, and seeing competitions out there for Universal coming to Great Britain, I'd be living the life I want to see. But this, for now, I'm so pleased with it. But be on a one show, be on press, and being part of public opening day, and things I had in mind throughout this journey is remarkable, historic, and I'm thankful that to be part of this ride in a way as enthusiast and as a THORPE Park fan as well. It's been a dream of mine. But hopefully there'd be more to come. But even taller, bigger, anything, you know. But in a way we can see it in different elements, because it's all about bringing new things that nobody else has done. So yeah. Thank you so much, THORPE Park, Mac Rides and John, and the people behind it really who made this possible. And the government and Secretary of State and the council for getting it approved as well. Because once we got that guaranteed, that was it. We were getting it. And yeah, I'm just so thankful to be alive to witness it. And yeah, I can't believe it's a year. I really cannot believe it's a year. And I'm still talking about it and thinking of it every day. And there's no other words I can describe it. I am very happy now. I've been on it so many times. And hopefully many of you out there are going to get yourself down here a bit more as well to try it. I just can't wait to see people at THORPE Park more often to see their first ever reactions on it. Because when I go to THORPE Park now, a year later, since it's opened, or just under a year now, pretty much, I'm still seeing people riding it for the very first time, and it's fantastic. It really is. And yeah, I'm so thankful by your support with all the updates as well. But when I first ridden it, I couldn't describe it. Really couldn't. So yeah, happy anniversary to me for riding it for the very first time. For also Jack, Kieran as well. I think we all might be a bit mind blown from that experience for the very first time. It was just that after that first few rides, once we were within the public season park, we couldn't talk about it until public day and special social media. It was so hard to talk about it. It was just like, obviously, phone calls privately. It's just said, I could not believe what I was just winning, and it's the greatest things I've done. And yeah, I've spoken about it afterwards with certain people with like park managements, which I had to speak to privately, and said, look, I can't describe this ride because it's such a brilliant ride, and I'm very thankful it's at THORPE Park. But yeah, so yeah, like family, I've spoken to people I'm very close with, but I couldn't talk about it to other people because it was still exclusive. But press night, TV, construction, builders, I keep in touch with many people who put up this ride as well now to this day, and behind the scenes as well, which I'm thankful as well. And I will be at THORPE Park's 24th of May anniversary to do another group photo to mark its anniversary as well from the public day, because it was such an honour to be part of it. So we're going to do a massive group photo in the plaza on the 24th of May at 2 o'clock. To be there. And if anyone who just want to be in a photo would able to take a photo of the group photo for 2 o'clock, I would like to see that if you can, because the support will be good as well. So yeah, I'm looking for someone still at the moment who can retake that group photo of its anniversary at 2 o'clock if they don't want to be in a photo. So if there's anyone who does want to be in a photo that could take a photo of all of us, let me know on the day. But yes, happy anniversary to me for riding Hyperia for the first time. It's something I won't forget, and I'm very grateful to be alive at the moment. And here's to the future. Hopefully it won't be too long for another coaster of some kind, because now we need another coaster of some kind of ride, you know. I'm not saying we're desperate for another one, but hopefully it won't be too long. Thank you so much for following all my videos so far. Just continue by subscribing to support more videos, and happy anniversary to me and Hyperia for allowing me to be on the first ever ride for the One Show, BBC Radio. I keep saying BBC Radio, it's BBC One Show I was on. I had a time of my life, and I'm so thankful. I do miss the updates, I do miss them, but like I said, I'm glad I've seen a coaster record heights, beating records, to witnessing being constructed and vertical and be part of the journey. It really was something else. But yeah, thanks so much. Have a good evening, and I'll probably see you all on the 24th of May 2025 for the anniversary at 2 o'clock for the big picture. If anyone doesn't want to be in a picture, it can help me out to do a big photo by taking pictures for me. I'll see you on the 24th if you can. And thank you so much. Your support really does help out, and I can't wait to do more videos within the future. Take care. Bye-bye. What a life I've been through with Hyperia.